Oh yeah, guys, we found some awesome stuff over the past weekend. So welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you all are having a great start to the week. Monday is done with. That is always the hardest part of the week. But also with that, guys, I brought home the pink Cobra R. Check this out. We got it in the collection. Now, my buddy did open it for his kid to play with. And he was like, man, I feel bad that this car is going to be trash. So we actually worked out a trade. I gave him a box of loose cars and some carded ones for his kid to play with. And he's absolutely loving it. So we got this one. We saved it from being trashed. And yeah, this thing is just beautiful. And I kept telling him, man, I was like, dude, this thing is so nice. And he knew I loved it loose. And I think the fact that, one, it is just an awesome Cobra, and two, he knew it was going to be destroyed with his kid playing with it. So I'm glad we were able to work out a trade and get it right back into my hands. So now I have this one loose, and then we still have the other one carded, safely sitting up here. So glad I was able to save this one. If you guys want to see what it looks like playing on the track, here is a clip, and I gotta say, guys, it's not easy to watch, but the kid was having fun.
It's a little, those rubber tires are a little rough, aren't they? Oh, don't do it that way. Do it here. Try it one more time. Nope.
So there you go. That is what an RLC looks like when it is being played with on a track. Now that was a little hard for me to watch. I was like, oh man, oh, that is rough. But there was actually no scratches, no blemishes, nothing wrong with the car. So you guys can sleep at night knowing that the Cobra R is safe in the hands of the Mustang Hunter. So aside from that, guys, like I said, we found some really good stuff. But what's behind these bags is probably the coolest thing I found this past weekend. And I know you guys are going to be just as excited. Check this out. Fresh from M2, guys. The 750-piece Chase 1966 2+2 Fastback. That thing is gorgeous, man. Look at that. Because winning is worth it. It is such a super cool chase. Love the color schemes of it. The gold, of course. But yeah, so Saturdays I always go grocery shopping. My buddy went on Sunday, and something was telling me like, man, I should go, but then I didn't. Then he sent me some pictures of some Mustangs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on my way. So he actually put this in his basket, waited for me, and then I bought it, and oh my gosh, dude, this thing is nice. So another 750-piece Chase added to the collection. Super stoked. Now this, yeah, $25 retail. I will definitely go home with it. I mean, it is a beautiful 66. Even if it wasn't a Chase, I was definitely going to buy it because I remember posting about it. But man, it is so beautiful in person. So that is the Chase we found. We also got some other goodies. I finally actually pulled the trigger and bought this one. Now, if you guys remember, I did say I wanted this one. But I ended up picking up the Fiat instead. It's the 1966 Chevelle. This thing is super cool. 1972 Chevy Ramp Truck. Love the blue and white. So this is out of the three cars. The 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda is the last one that I do want to pick up. It is beautiful. And you guys know the Chevelle is one of my favorite Chevys. So I went with the 66. But the first one we picked up was the Fiat 131 Abarth, which I do love the colors for that. So wanted to go ahead and finally bring this one home. It is actually a shelf warmer. No one's picking this one or the Cuda, which I'm pretty surprised on. Then we scored the brand new 2024 5-pack of the Mopars. Check that out. This thing was found at Target, of course. You have this beautiful ruby red Daytona, and that thing looks so good. Then, of course, followed up by the Dodge Challenger with the Mopar livery. That looks really good as well. Then you have the Dodge Little Red Express in yellow, which is actually not bad. Don't really care for the white interior with the white exhaust stacks, but I mean, it's clean. Then you have the 1970 Hemi Challenger. This one's actually pretty cool too. Orange interior, you got the black MC5s on this one. And then the last one is this gorgeous blue metallic Viper GTS R. That thing is nice. So fresh Mopar pack. This isn't going in the display because I have zero room for it, but it would go in spaces next to my full sets like the Lamborghini, the Corvette. This one would be just perfect for it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can score that one. I know there's a lot of Mopar lovers out there. But like I've said before, the Dodge Viper is one of my favorites. And then the Dodge Daytona, I'm a huge fan of those, and the Superbird. So picked those up. And then the rest of the goodies are right here. A couple of them were some trades, which is this one right here. Check this out. Number 19 of 25. It's the 1968 Fastback. Look at how beautiful that color is. That is just gorgeous. Love these Spectra Flame colors for the Hot Wheels Classics. I mean, they should really bring these back. I mean, they're almost RLC. I mean, that's the only time we get those type of colors or finishes is from the RLCs. But this thing is just beautiful. But this one comes in the brown, almost a burgundy. I know there's a couple variations to this color or this release, but this one's brown. That one right there is the red. And I'm pretty sure the purple is more of a purple color in comparison. So this one is definitely a beautiful addition to the collection. Such a nice one. Look at that. Gosh, that thing is awesome. But great addition right here. Nice. Another awesome one. And then next up, guys, we got two Zamacs hooked up from my buddy Ryan this past weekend. Check it out. Number 11 from 2023's release. The Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy in this gorgeous Zamac finish. And most of the time, a lot of cars look so much cooler as a Zamac, but this Jaguar livery looks really good. You do have the Zamac stamped right there on the hood, which I think looks really good. So we got this one followed up by number 12, and it's the Ford Bronco R. Look at that. God, that thing is so tough, man. So never did catch these in the wild, but Ryan, thank you so much for hooking me up. We were at Cars and Coffee, and he was like, hey, man, left something on your driver's seat, and there we go. Showed up with these beauties. So again, thank you so much for that. Then with our Walmart score, you guys can see already the new 2024 Hot Wheels J Imports. First up is, of course, this beautiful 1985 Honda CRX, repping the new P4 wheels, which actually stands for +4 because it's a plus sign and it's a 4-spoke and it's got some weird little angles on it. So these are the P4 wheels, in case you guys are wondering. Metal on metal, and I love the color. You got the motor livery on there, Honda on the front badge, and you do have some wicked taillight details. Look at that. This thing is nice. So this one is number 4 of 5 out of the series. Next up is, of course, the fan favorite, the Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX in red. Probably the coolest color setup you can have. This thing is just beautiful. So you got the new gold 5 spokes on here, the Japanese writing, number 15 on the hood and doors. But look at that. This thing is just super clean. God, that front end looks nice. That looks so good. Now the difference is the card actually has the headlights. These ones actually have the headlight covers on there. So don't know why it doesn't match the card, but it is what it is. This one's number 2 of 5. Next up is the Acura NSX. This one's number 5 of 5. There's only 5 cars out of this one. And this one is also fitted with the P4s on there. Beautiful blue metallic with the Acura race livery. And yeah, number 24 for the year, of course. I do have a few of these in the collection. This one probably makes number 5. Not too many of them, but man, gotta love the NSX, man. So number 5, we'll put these in order. Then next up is this one right here, the 81 Toyota Scarlet. Look at that seafoam green. Such an awesome color too. I mean, the details of this one, the chrome little 5 spokes, and then you do have the little stripe on the side with Starlet in orange. But yeah, this thing is really clean. So this one is number 3 of the 5 cars. All right, and then last but definitely not least, and of course the first one out of the set, is the Mazda Cosmo Sport. Look at that. I wish they would have used a different color. We've seen this color on the main line, which was actually a orange and white. This one's still orange and white, but they just changed how it is set up. The other one had a white base, orange top, and we do have the Super sitting up here. So it kind of does look like the mainline version of it. I wish they would have chose a different color, maybe black or red. Maybe green or blue. I don't know, any other color than orange. But this one actually has the C5 or the Cast 5 wheels. I know they're Fuchs style, but the actual term for these wheels are the C5. So still, beautiful set. Love the Hot Wheels J Imports for 2024's Silver Logo Premium or mid-level premiums. I think it's a really sweet set. Next up, we did find the new Pink Slips 2024 Dark Horse. Look at that. Not a fan of the color, but it is a 2024 Dark Horse for the collection. This will be opened and displayed loose. It's almost close to how my remote control car is that we picked up from Walmart. That is actually from red to black. This one is a almost black to pink. So very, very cool release for this one. Hopefully they do a different color next time. If they do another one, it'd be really cool to see the colors change one like the GT500. But we got another new pony added to the collection. And then the last one from M2 is another beautiful Fox body right here. Check it out. 1990 Ford Mustang GT in the Coca-Cola livery. Look at that. This thing is awesome. Now there is a 250 piece chase or a super chase, 250 piece super, which is a raw finish. It's going to be either red or a raw. But this one's rocking the graduate card on there. You do have it on the hood as well. So for 2024 graduates, this is actually a pretty fitting car right here. So there are a lot more Fox bodies coming out this year, and I am super stoked. So another awesome Mustang. So here we go, guys. This is what we picked up this past weekend. Like I said, 750 piece chase of the 66 2+2. Beautiful 2024. We got the Mopar 5-pack. We got the 66 Chevelle. We got the 1990 Fox body, the full set of the J Imports. And Ryan, thank you so much for the Zamax tie. I forgot to mention, he's the one that hooked me up with this one. So again, thank you so much for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. And of course, comment down below your thoughts on anything we showcased. And if you guys have picked up the Mopar pack, are you going to pick it up or are you going to leave it? So that is it. That is all we have. So until next time, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.